Come on. This guy here is crazy, and these people in the chat are telling this man he has freedom of speech. He does not. I also believe in separation of church and state, too. I'm nervous. This shit has pissed me off.
Oh, yes. Thank you guys so much. I'd like to thank the residents, the citizens of Riviera Beach for placing me back in District 3.
Hold on, I want to go back to where he starts getting up here talking.
It's so ironic that I've been listening to Dr. King all week.
Leave the good doctor out of this.
Not all week. If you know me, I probably listen to him a lot more than all week. I listen to him pretty regularly. But it took me back to the mountaintop speech, where Dr. King gave praises and blessings to Reverend Ralph Abernathy.
If y'all want to go straight to the website and get in there and tell those people he ain't got no freedom of speech, this is Riviera Beach City Council meeting live.
Of the thunderstorm and warnings that were said today, and I was sitting waiting on my ride here to the poll because you guys know I get followed by employees, disgruntled members of the community. So I was waiting on my ride, and I literally was thinking about the mountaintop speech that Dr. King gave on the 4th day of April. I believe it was in 1968, just before his passing in Memphis, Tennessee. And it really brought me back to the purpose of why we're here. And, you know, many people may be...
I'm trying to show y'all the comments.
I'm not concerned about that. I'm not worried about that. I am who I am, right? Respect me. And that's all I'm going to do with you. Disagree, whatever. But Dr. King had a saying that said, the time is always right to do what's right. And that's what I try to do here. You know, if it's not me as a council member, it's me as a member of this community. It's me as a member of the Planning and Zoning Board. I don't know if I'm going to go back there. Certainly,
hey, cop boy.
Things happen in the season, but I'm certainly delighted. But I'm not concerned about it.
He's a relative of one of these people. He don't understand why we don't support this kind of shit.
Pressing toward the mark of the higher calling. I'm looking forward to moving forward. There was a lot of things that I wanted to say.
I don't know what he's doing. He's just talking about himself. He's fixed to talk about his free speech in a minute.
And I even know that there is a dissident that I've seen specifically on city surveillance cameras still in my signs. I ain't even worried about that right now. Because
hey, Don.
The Bible says who God appoints.
I believe in, I'm a Christian, but I believe in separation of church and state.
It is what it is. Let me tell you something.
This is illegal.
What God has for you is for you. To the brother with the pretty tight suit that sits in the back that has stuff to say about my family, I think my family, probably not even a tenth of my family showed up today. But my family loves me, and quite frankly,
who gives a fuck?
It's not blood that makes you related, it's love.
We're paying for this. This is a public meeting.
So I'm not concerned about any. I'm not worried about any man.
Hey, Dank. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming in, guys. I'm on vacation. This shit's... Yeah, thanks for sending prayers out to...
And like Dr. King, longevity has its place.
We appreciate that,
Cop
boy.
Me being on this city council or me being somebody in this community.
Hey, Cajun.
I'm not interested in like, just extend me the opportunity and the professional courtesy to understand that Froderick is going to be Froderick. And I know...
This is the one I share videos on, beating people up and shit.
3 years ago, I had my mom here, and she's not. We were actually in the reverse.
We're watching a city councilman that thinks he has free speech.
My son and my brother, who clearly they don't got time for this bureaucracy because they know a lot of this is unwarranted and people could be pretty vicious. Hell, I seen my dad. I don't think he's even here, but, you know, I'm okay with that. I know they love me. I know they respect me. I know they appreciate it. I know that they can call on Froderick when they need something, you know, and that's why I serve, because I serve people who otherwise wouldn't have an opportunity to know what government does or how things happen in this community. And even though I have my grandmother who's only, 45? That's interesting that I'm 38 and she's 45.
We don't give a fuck.
That's here with me today, and she even told me, this was the funniest thing, she told me,
no, this is a city council meeting.
Actually, it was on Saturday. She reminded me. Did you see what Denzel Washington said to Will Smith about when you're at your highest moment, that's when the devil
Hey, John.
comes. I was like, hey, yeah, there's some people leaving. Go and leave. Go and leave.
Please,
But
This ain't church.
Here's what I would say to that, right? I'm not gonna concern myself with that because if you know Trodrick McCoy, I'm no Chris Rock. So don't think you're gonna handle me and I don't clap back. You hear me?
He's bragging about the videos.
You know, I know I got some really interesting videos out there. I stand by it. Go in and woosah and do all of that. Count to 10, but I'm an elected member of this body. In fact, I checked the results.
Some of these videos he's talking about are videos that I have shared with you guys. He's bragging about it. He just got reelected. And the people like him because he runs his mouth. But he doesn't know what he's talking about. And there's a lady that's been there for allegedly they broke the charter during this election. I don't know. I'm out of town. I don't know all the details. But somewhere in here, he says he has free speech. And he starts standing on the first. Sit behind his desk. He stands on the first. Okay? On our first. On we the people's first. And people were just reminding me, he's not just, I was calling him a public servant or a public employee. I'm sorry, guys, I lost it. This has upset me. This shit pisses me off. If there's one thing I love in this world, it's the good Lord and the damn Constitution and the damn Bill of Rights and anything that's related with law. And when it's we the people shit, it's not right, and I don't like people messing with it. You know? He sits up there and says, and if I can't find the part, it's in here. He actually says, he quotes the first.
Get mad all you want. You can say what you want. I'm going to say my piece. But the God on the street, she got me for 3 years. Until the gentleman that says he's going to recall me, you better read this Florida statutes, brother.
How can we get rid of him?
The state, bro. And I don't go out without a fight. And, you know, here's what drives me, right? I had folks, take a exhale, do all what you want. You can walk out the building, count to 10. But I'm
Mr. McCoy.
And look how the people are treating me in there. They're mad at me.
Just do your comments, please.
Not all of them. Some of these people are activists. Some of these people I know.
I will not. So I'm trying to make sure that we have it the same way, okay?
Well, you can do what you got to do, but I'm going to say what I want to say, irrespective of whether you agree.
I'm not trying to stop
Because I cleared
you.
with the attorney's office that there's not too much unless a person alleged fire inside of a crowded movie theater that's not protected speech.
I'm
So
just trying to
please
keep
allow
the
me to finish
interaction.
uninterrupted if you don't mind.
I just want to keep the interaction down from the audience.
Okay, well, I'm
That's
going to
it.
finish if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You kind of threw me off,
I'm
Madam
sorry.
Chair. But, you know, quite frankly, I'm not concerned about any of that.
He thinks he has the first. And the people, some of the regular people in here, some of these people are activists, I know.
But so long as I got
But some of them in here are telling me, that I'm distracting them. I know I talk a lot. I know I comment a lot. But I'm passionate about this. I have enough sense to know. And I'm just a layperson, but I do read a lot of law. And I've been to city council members, and I've sat through not to members, to meetings, and I've sat through hours of them, and I know a lot of you guys have too. Okay? I know you have. Okay, so we know that this is wrong. Even the people, part of the people that's in there that are activists, don't even know how wrong he is. And I'm trying to tell them, and they think, and some of them saying I'm centering them around me. I don't ever want attention, guys. I'm never looking for attention. Maybe some of you guys can go in there if I drop the link and help these people out and let them know that this ain't about fucking me. This is about this man. And it's not just him. This whole city council is plagued. And the people like him because he's got a big mouth. But the shit he does is ridiculous. Look what he's doing. He says on there he has free speech. Did I get it in that portion? Maybe, maybe not. But he does say it. And he's up there learning it like it's church. And before that, he presented somebody with a damn bouquet of flowers. To me, that seems like bribery. And I believe in separation of church and state. That's only legal and right. And that's not because I'm not a Christian. It's because I am a Christian that I know that you don't force and you don't mix those things. You just don't. This is Riviera Beach City Council. And I'm trying to think about me and my people going down there because, hell, they're going to all the other. I've been to a few. We've been to a few together. And I'm thinking, hell, we need to go there next, especially since that's the city that arrested me, right? And they have so much trouble. there. And I know a lot of the citizens there that are really good people and they're trying to help. I really do. There's some good citizens in that city that really do care, but a lot of them don't even know. They're like us, they're lay people, and we don't all know. Yes, I have advantage that I've been studying the law for the last couple years at a layperson's. I'm not no expert, I'm not no lawyer. I know some citations and I know my rights. You understand? But you've got people even on the city council that have never read the charter. And I think they might have broke the charter. I'm not going to say they did. I'm saying allegedly, but it was on a Facebook group the other night in the city that they did. Hey, Wolverine. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave the link to this public meeting. And this is a public meeting. And I'm sorry if I was distracting some people that were in there. But you know what? That's a free forum. And I have every right to speak there. But that city councilman, he does not. That's not his special moment to sit up there and speak. And I showed everybody, and there was other people that showed, but only certain people can vote in Riviera. I can't vote in Riviera. I don't live in Riviera. I'm sorry, Riviera. I know, I closed the phone. I'm going to, but they don't know as much as we know, guys. If I ever go down there, I'm going to speak, but man, I can only speak for 3 minutes. And then I noticed when Amanda and them went to Gulfport, the guy, oh man, y'all got to watch that video. They thought all of them were gone, and they started laughing when they thought all the camera people were gone. They didn't know Solo was still in there. If you haven't watched Amanda's newest video that she just put up today, please watch it. We are going to be coming to Riviera too, probably eventually. So I would like to know that the people are going to stand with us. We're not bad people. We're standing up for what's right, We're standing up for the law, whether that be against me, whether the law be against Tradwick, whether it be against whoever. I don't care. The law is the law, and we follow the law, and we want the city council people to do the same. All right, guys. Well, my name's American Amy. I'm on a little siesta right now, but this was important to me. It's got my shaking. It's got my nerves hot because this matters to me. To some people, see this shit boring, but this matters to some people. All right. I love you guys. Thank you. I'm going to put the link to this. Y'all go in there and at least say something. Try to tell these people where to go research. I don't want them to believe me. I want them to go find the info themselves. Don't believe me or nothing anybody else tells you. Research it yourself. Bye, guys. I love y'all. Bye.